Hi everyone, my name's Mark and today I'm building a garden room, or that's what I'm calling it. It's a room in my garden with a view looking out there with this beautiful sunset, as you've probably seen in other videos. Anyway, so this is the area that I'm building it behind me. This used to be trees, roots, bloody everything in here, rubbish. This concrete base used to have a workshop on here that I pulled down. It was pretty broken, so it's a real good base to start the build off. It's going to be a bit wider than that, so I'm going to have to put some extra supports in over this area, but you'll see as I go along how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to just start the project by getting all my levels in, and then I'm going to start setting out my joists and my floor. Behind me, as you can see, I've got plenty of wood. So on top I've got some 5B2, that's treated tannalized timber, and then underneath I've got some 4B2. That's for the walls. Over there I've got my roofing, and I've got the decking and battening and other stuff. So hopefully I should have enough to get this thing up and running. I'm doing this slightly different than I've done before. I'm using a different method in cladding this. Normally I'll do it in like a wood cladding or something, but this time I'm going to try this metal cladding. I got a good deal on it, so I'm hoping it'll work out, but you'll see if you follow along, you'll see what I'm doing. So first off, get the levels in, get the frame in, and then, you know, build the walls. Right, so I'm going to get on with it. Pretty nippy out here, but it's a lovely dry sunny day, so I'm going to crack on, because as they say, the show must go on. I'm going to get the build done, so follow the progress. Hopefully it's something that may interest you, something that you might be thinking about doing, gives you an idea of how to do it. I mean, the beauty about doing things for yourself is you can change at a moment's notice. You don't have to do it to a drawing. Everything is up in my head, so hopefully it works out. But I've done a few of these before, as you can see in my videos, so I've got a good idea of what I want it to look like. Anyway, keep following, hope you enjoy.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
folks, my name's Mark and I'll show you the progress that I've done. I haven't videoed all of this because it's all the boring stuff, levelling up and putting the support blocks underneath. So I've done a combination of concrete block supports, and also I've done some 4x4 timber beams or fencing posts underneath. So I think it's pretty level. It's probably a bit over the top, but I had a bit of a, I don't know, an awkward situation here because there was quite a thick concrete pad and there was no way I was digging all of this up. So and also there was a second concrete pad that was sloping, so it kind of threw up a few challenges to get it all nice and level and supported properly, because as they say, you need good foundations. So I think I've cracked the recipe here and done a combination of the two. So the frame's in, it's fixed down, it's square and it's perfectly level. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to infill my joists at the 400 centres, and then I'm going to do the noggins. I'm going to space out some noggins straight across, and then I'm going to board it. So yeah, keep watching, keep following. Hope you're enjoying the progress and gives you an idea of what you can do, especially in a difficult, uneven and sort of mixed up ground. I mean, if this was just a normal sort of soil ground, then I'd have probably put in some type 1 and then put in some blocks nice and level all round, but I've had to do a combination of a couple of different techniques, but I think it's okay. I've still concreted in some pads at the bottom there, but I'm going to leave them for about a week to fully set before I take the frames off, but I'll do that later. I'll get all this done. I mean, it's pretty chilly, it's pretty cold here. The temperatures have dropped quite significantly now, and they're predicting it's going to snow next week, so I want to try and get as much as I can done before it gets a bit difficult to work in. Alright, thanks for watching.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Dangerous times, don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
something to say, you should hear it. Oh, I'm happy to make time for your feelings, but you have to admit I already do. Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced. And I'm gonna tell ya, don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. No, oh, oh, oh. And I ain't never gonna stop. Come on. Listen to me. I've tried so many times to tell you this is as good as I can be. Why isn't it enough to be faithful and also be the hit of the party? Let's just break it down to you and me uptown, dancing all around till the disco ball pops. But I have to be me, and everyone can see your anger is misplaced. And I'm gonna tell you, don't hate me 'cause I get attention. Don't turn me into what I'm not. I have to be me 24/7, and I ain't never gonna stop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Never gonna stop. No, 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 no. Yeah, 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 yeah. I ain't never gonna stop. No, no. Oh, I ain't never gonna stop. I ain't never gonna stop now, baby. Never gonna stop now, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. I ain't never gonna stop now, baby. Woo-hoo. Never gonna stop now, baby. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago.